lesson. Or the brothers from the gym in Chicago camp. I'm the brother Tadashi.
Brother Dying.
We just wanted to get into this quick lesson concerning how the kingdom, when it gets here on earth, it's gonna have to be through fire, man, and this place is gonna have to go down first. See, when the kingdom gets set up, it's not gonna be what these prosperity preaching doctrine Christians are talking about, man. It's not gonna be this America manifest destiny world, man. It's gonna be an actual holy city, and everybody's gonna see the glory of the nation of Israel, man. It's gonna be a worldwide thing, man. Everybody's gonna, they're gonna know the glory of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and his kingdom, man, which that clearly isn't right. It isn't right here, right now, man. That's why it talks about in Isaiah, we have to give him no rest until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. Hey, Jerusalem isn't a praise in the earth yet, man. This place has to go down first. It talks about that, let me see if I could get it real quick. Salaki. This is Second Esdras 4 and
wait till we grab it.
Okay.
Second Esdras 4 and
27. I'm gonna start at 27. It says Second Esdras 4 and 27, and cannot comprehend the things that are promised to the righteous in time to come, for this world is full of unrighteousness and infirmities. But as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee, for the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. So right now we're living in the present evil world, man, which is ruled by Esau Edom. He's in control of this current beast system, which, hey, soon enough he's gonna come down with that MOTB. You know, he's gonna try to be like the Most High, right? He's trying to be above the stars of the Most High, which is the Israelites. This nigga Esau, he wants to rule the whole entire world, man. So the evil is sown, but guess what? The destruction is not yet come. See, so hey, right now, hey, we're seeing the downfall of Esau Edom. We're gonna, hey, his destruction is synonymous with our salvation, man. It says right here, verse 29, if therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, which is right here, then cannot it come that is sown with good. That's so right. This place has to get destroyed first, man. That's right. This entire system, this whole Esau Edom ruled world has got to go down, man, before the kingdom gets set up.
It says Jacob held on Esau's heel.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what that Dragon Ball Superman Lord Beerus, you know, he said before creation comes destruction. You know, that's a spiritual quote, man, because this place got to be destroyed before before the Most High, before Yahweh Shai takes rule. All right, it says in Sirach 10, which I'm gonna hold that the Lord gonna set up
one that is profitable.
Yeah, a judge that is profitable, man.
That's spirit.
We can get that after the Revelation 21.
You want to read it?
Time.
This is Revelation 21 and 1, and this is what inspired the lesson. It says, the new heaven and the new earth, right here in the blue letter. It says, I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. Which, hey, that's going into how, hey, this place is going to have to basically go down, man. The scriptures talk about in 2 Peter 3 and 11, how the works of this world are going to pass away. They're going to dissolve, man. So, hey, everything that has to do with this world, the way of this world, is all going to pass away, man. That's why we're seeking for the new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness, man, which is going to be the kingdom. It says, and I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, which that's going to be the elect, man. It says, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. You see, and when we go into that word in the Greek, let's get that real quick. In the Greek,
which word are you going into?
The polis, the word city. It's the Greek word polis. The word for city. It says, these are the definitions: a city, one's native city, the city in which one lives, the heavenly Jerusalem, the abode of the blessed in heaven, of the visible capital in the heavenly kingdom, to come down to earth after the renovation of the world by fire. So, hey, this right here is letting you know that what, man? This place has to go down. It has to be destroyed before the kingdom comes down, before the kingdom gets established, before we see, hey, Jerusalem being appraised in the earth, and we see the nation of Israel ruling the whole entire earth. This place has got to go down. It's gonna have to go down through what? The renovation of the world by fire, like it says in Isaiah the 66th chapter, 66, I believe 66 and 15. Let me see.
I'll grab it for you. It's Isaiah 66.
15.
Got it.
Okay.
You can read it.
All right, this Isaiah chapter 66, verse 15 says, "For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many."
That word plead means shapat. We have to judge.
Verse 17, "They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst,
That was all. That's all.
eating swine's flesh and the abomination and the mouse shall be consumed together, saith the Lord," right? All you wicked ass jakes, man. All right, you know what I'm saying? This place gonna get judged for its wickedness, and 2/3 right along with it, you know?
Yep, that's right.
Yep. The Lord is gonna have to. He's gonna come. It says for by fire and by sword, man.
Yep.
So the Lord's gonna come and with the chariots. He's gonna come down with that fire, man. Hey, the brother, the elder, GMS South Carolina, he was going into Elder Manat Sagba. He was going into how at that Drake concert there was a whole chariot.
Yeah.
Right, there was a whole chariot, and not only that, but there was fire coming down from the chariot as well. And the only ones that talk about that are the Israelites, man. Nobody else talks about that, man.
Yeah.
I don't never hear a Christian talking about that. Matter of fact, they think we're fucking crazy as hell for even believing that, man. They think we're fucking mental. But guess what? Hey, we believe it, man. Hey, these are the chariots of salvation, like the scriptures say in the book of Habakkuk. Let me get it real quick. It says a chariot. Let me see, chariot salvation. It says right here, salvation. It says Habakkuk 3:8. It says, "Was the Lord displeased against the rivers? Was thine anger against the rivers? Was thy wrath against the sea, that thou didst ride upon thy horses and thy chariots of salvation?" So, hey, the Lord is talking about why is it saying was the Lord displeased against the rivers, man? Why is it saying that was thy wrath against the sea? Because when the Lord comes back with that fire, hey, this place is gonna be completely dissolved, man. The scriptures talk about how the elements are gonna be dissolved. Hey, the seas are gonna completely disappear. It's gonna be all discombobulated, man. You're not even gonna tell which place was which. It's just gonna be all up in flames, man. You see? Hey, that's why. Hey, and then it talks about what the chariots of salvation, man. So, hey, the destruction is also synonymous with what the salvation that's gonna come upon us, man. So, hey, these chariots, they're a curse unto the heathen, but they're unto us, they're a sign of salvation, man. They're a token of what's to come unto us, man, which is salvation.
And since you said the heathen, the 2/3 are accounted as heathen. Because we understand what you mean, but for the beginner listeners, of course, the 2/3 counted as heathens. They gonna get that heathen judgment since they want to be a heathen. The chariots either coming to us to deliver you or to destroy you, man.
In Isaiah 1, it said they're going to be ashamed of the oaths that they have chosen. That Isaiah 66 that they had behind that one tree, that's really talking about these other doctrines and the ways of the heathen, man. All right, that Isaiah 30 said they cover with the covering of Egypt. You know what I'm saying? That is that oak, that is that tree that they hiding behind, man. You know what I'm saying? They hiding behind these heathenistic ways, these heathenistic values which come with no accountability. All right? Yeah, all of their wickedness and their madness and that wine that Esau Edom and these other nations come with. All right, so they're going to get judged right alongside them because they chose that over Yahweh. You know? I actually had one going into that because at these chariots, right? Say the chariots of salvation, but it talk about how chaotic and, how treacherous it's going to be. I got Daniel chapter 2. All right, verse 44, because it said that the Lord gonna come like a mountain, and what is gonna crash into that statue? It's really talking about the rulership of you other heathens, man, you other nations. Yahweh Shai gonna come take y'all crowns, man. You know what I'm saying? That's not gonna be a peaceful takeover. It's a violent takeover, man.
Many crowns upon his head.
You know what I'm saying?
In Revelation 19 towards the latter end. All right, second is 13.
Mm-hmm.
The man that came out to sea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I got Daniel 2:44. It says, and in the days of these kings shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. Right, and that's Yahweh Shai, man. Come take over and take y'all crowns, man. It's gonna be a chaotic, hostile takeover, man. It's gonna be very violent, very chaotic. He coming with fire. The Habakkuk talk about the chariots. So what's that? Verse 45. For as much as thou sawest that the stone was cut out of the mountain without hands, right, and that's talking about a chariot. Liking it unto a mountain. You know what I'm saying? It says, and that it break in pieces the iron, the brass, the clay, the silver, and the gold, which is those different kingdoms throughout history, man. You know what I'm saying? Say the great power have made known to the king what shall come to pass hereafter, and the dream is certain, and the interpretation thereof through. Right, so Yahweh Shai coming back with a hostile takeover on them chariots, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the breakdown, man.
It says that stone is actually Yahweh Shai, man. Yahweh Shai is that stone. He's gonna come to basically take down this whole entire system down, man. And that last part says the dream is certain and the interpretation thereof is sure. So when the Lord gave the breakdown to Daniel, this is actually gonna happen, man. It's not gonna be something that you just read in a book and you just put it away and that's it, man. It's actually gonna come to pass, and you're seeing right now that you're seeing the birth pains basically of these things coming down the pipe, man. Everything that's going down right now in the world is not a coincidence, man. It says right here, Second Ezra 6, and I'm gonna start off at verse. I'm gonna start off at verse 16. It says Second Ezra 6:16, and why? Because the speech of these things trembleth and is moved, for it knoweth that the end of these things must be changed. And it says, and it happened that when I had heard it, I stood up upon my feet and hearkened, and behold, there was a voice that spake, and the sound of it was like the sound of many waters. And it said, behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh and to visit them that dwell upon the earth, and will begin to make inquisition of them what they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness. And when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled, and when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then will I show these tokens. The book shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall all see, when they shall see all together. So we're living in these times right now where the Lord is actually he's drawing nigh unto the world, unto the world. He's visiting them that dwell upon the earth. That's why so much judgment is coming down the pipe, man. That's why he said, what will I if I come to bring fire upon the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled, man? See, there's already gonna be chaos in the world before the kingdom comes. This place is already gonna be up in shambles. This place is already going down, man. And it says, when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled, it says when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then shall I show these tokens. See, the Lord, when he comes back, it's gonna be completely, this place is gonna be completely done, man. It's gonna be in complete subjection to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. And it's gonna be given into the hands of the saints. The saints are gonna take the kingdom. You see? It's not gonna be what your people think it's gonna be, man. It's gonna be a takedown, like the brother was saying right now, man.
Yeah. Since you mentioned that, this the perfect scripture to back you up with it. Scripture timed, spirit timed it perfectly. It's Sirach 10:1. It says, a wise judge will instruct his people, and a government of a prudent man is well ordered.
That's right.
As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. All right, and we see a perfect example now. You know, the wicked isn't authority. All right, and that's why wickedness is flourishing. All right, it says, an unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. All right, and not only are they physically poisoned through, you know, the poison that they eat, but they're also mentally poisoned. All right, by the doctrine that they take in. All right.
They say that
Go
the
ahead, bro.
wages of sin are death, man.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So Esau Edom, all he do is push wickedness, and what he bringing destruction upon you niggas, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These other heathens, these niggas, everybody who want to participate in Great America, man.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
I mentioned that in the video I made earlier today, man. You know, Esau does that on purpose. You know, if you read Judith the 5th chapter, you know, to try to keep us as far away from the Most High. You know, that's why he puts abominable things and everything. He pushes wickedness so much to try to keep us separated from the Most High as possible, just so he can stay in power. You know,
That's
but
right.
it's a time limit to his power. You know, so he's in a trick bag right now. All right, it says verse 4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. All right.
Right.
And that one that is profitable is Yahweh Shai. All right. And the elect governing right under him, man. All right. Because we had that 40 years of Solomon. That was like a prelude.
Mhm.
All right. And we know what happened, you know, with Solomon. All right. But, it had to happen. All right. It was prophecy. All right. And, hey, he was an old man, you know, got weak. All right, but now, you know, he's gonna get it right. You know, this kingdom is gonna be forever. All right, our Lord Yahweh Shai is gonna rule in righteousness forever, man. All right, and the elect under him. All right, yeah.
Mhm.
I brought that. You close that, bro.
So with that, Lord willing, this is an edifying lesson. We want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahashem,
Bahashem, Yahweh
Yahushai,
Shai, Bahashem,
Bahashem,
Kakwadash.
Kakwadash.
The honors unto the apostles and the elders of the great Muslim taught us his truth. Shalom and Abba.
Above,
Bible
above.
ball.
So, man.